All right. So we are back again. Uh, last week we did some things. Um, I can't put on. What we did last week. What did I say? We tore it down and had to build it back up all in one with that whole session. This is Battle of the Sexes. It's just kind of crazy. We've been talking about a few different topics. And so if you kind of missed that, you got to go check out that podcast. Go to CheesTake.com, the website. It will actually direct you to all that. Go to CheesTake.com. What's it? Facebook? What's it? Facebook / CheesTake.
Facebook.com/CheesTake.
CheesTake. There you go. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff on there. I went on YouTube, youtube.com/CheesTake. And then everybody else on the crew. We doing it. So if you missed last week, this is just a continuation. We got other people that's gonna be hopping on. Everybody doing a couple things right now, but they're gonna hop on a little bit later. So stay tuned on that. But we got enough to get the party started. So without further ado, Reese, we see you. Appreciate your family. But before we get started, we always give honor to God. Without God, we are nothing. Without God, we don't have anything.
That's right.
He is the Lord and Savior of my life and Chrissy's life and everybody else on here as well. I know I speak for a lot of spiritual people. I don't know about a lot of religious people. We're gonna get that's a whole nother show for that. But we got a special guest back with us again, Meeka. Got another special guest supposed to be showing up, but we'll see how some things go down. Got my wife in the house. Christy, she comes in and fills in some stuff. Kingfish as always. Damon's doing a couple things, Datron. Again, all part of the crew, but everybody got stuff that they got going on. So we love them, and they probably jump in a little later, But we gonna keep it. We gonna keep the party going. Keep the party going while they do what they do. So, quick recap again. Last week, if you didn't tune in, you got to go ahead and check out that whole video. Is a lot to unwrapping that.
A lot.
A whole lot to unwrapping that, but we just gonna continue it. There's a lot of different things that we didn't really get into. We got into a lot, but one of the things I'm talking about is battle of the sexes, men versus women. There's that book. What is it? Men from Venus, women from Mars, or something like that. But
men are from Mars.
Women from Venus or something like that.
I ain't even gonna argue. Whatever.
So,
I was born here on Earth.
That's another issue right there, because woo, women. And so,
I ain't said nothing yet.
We talking about it's a continuation.
Meeka already
all these different things that women do, men do,
Christy
women
Boo.
say, men say, and we're gonna talk about some stuff tonight, y'all. And the beautiful thing about this is that this is unfiltered, uncut. We didn't plan this. We don't have we ain't got no staff meeting. We ain't got no revival, no church meeting. We had none of that. We just coming out here, throwing the topics out here, and we just gonna talk about them. All right. So if there's something that y'all want us to kind of throw in,
with the whole armor,
come in with it. The whole armor, right? Just go ahead and throw some stuff in the chat.
First, let me say thank you guys again for having me. Like I said before, and I always say this, what you guys are doing is super, super dope. It's definitely needed. It's definitely appreciated. I've known Chee for a while. I've known Christy for a while.
Yes.
Just knowing, Fish and DP and, the rest of the crew. But you guys have made me feel welcome just first time even hearing from me, seeing me, whatever the case was. You know, y'all got y'all issues, but you know what I mean? Y'all, right,
Wow.
you know, but I love you guys. Y'all like super dope. What y'all doing is super dope. I can't wait for it to get even bigger than what it is. And yeah, so thank you for having me. Christy Boo, I see you, boo.
Yes. Get it
Well,
clean, Meeka.
that was a backhanded comment.
Yeah, I got complimented. That was.
What?
I
I
love
didn't
everybody,
say
but we
nothing.
got issues.
Ain't
She,
nothing
I'm
she
wrong.
said
glad you brought
she
that
love
up.
us. She's saying she love everybody,
I love
flaws and
everybody.
all.
I love
Flaws and all.
everybody. You know, flaws and all. You know what I'm saying? We have our flaws too, but you know, y'all have flaws too.
Do y'all love us
That
with
must be that
flaws and
Venus
all?
language.
Yeah, that's
Amen.
Venus language because I mean, I'm just gonna say,
My hair still
I'm
nice too.
I'm just gonna start it off. You know, when y'all
No,
say you love us with flaws and all, I mean, let's just put it out there for what it is. I mean, when it's all said and done, I mean, do y'all really love us with our flaws? Do you accept us with our flaws? Or is it that you tolerate us with these flaws? Because as soon as a lot of men don't produce or don't do certain things, do y'all start changing the way you think about us? Do you change the way you treat us? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just gonna call it for what it is. I mean,
Mm.
does your love come with conditions
Mm.
predicated on me being the man you accept me to be at this moment, or is it predicated on the man you hope that I'll be later on down the road? Because I'm just put it out here. A lot of y'all women love to change men. Y'all do. Y'all don't like to accept us for what we are, who we are. Y'all see potential. Y'all see he could have this and he could do this. And do you get with us on the potential or the actual? That's a fair question. So I'm throwing it out there for the ladies. Just gonna correct me if I'm wrong, but I think otherwise. That's just me being out there for what it is. Y'all tell me if I'm lying or not. I
You think
mean,
otherwise? Oh, we're gonna have a chit chat.
I'm just gonna throw
But
it out
Uh,
there. I'm
I'm a
not
let.
scared of my. Let me tell you, I'm not scared of my wife coming on here doing
Of
all this
course
stuff.
not, because you
Christy
know why?
is gonna be Christy, and I'm gonna be Chee. So let's just put it out there for what it is. So that ain't gonna change nothing. The question has been brought to the table. We got some other stuff we throwing out here, so don't get it wrong. I got some stuff coming, right? I'm gonna throw some stuff out, but I'm gonna
I'm gonna
start
let
off with
me.
that.
I'm gonna let Queen Meeka start us off
I'm
Tell me
and
just
where I'm
start us
looking
wrong.
down
off
here.
right.
I'm trying to find a lifeline.
Good.
Somewhere.
Ain't no lifelines, Chris. This is it. Sink or swim, buddy.
See what your brother be starting, right?
Yeah, I'm
Man, you
gonna
should have
start it
told
up. Tell me where
you
I'm
should have
wrong.
told me this before we
Tell me
started.
in the statement that I
Oh,
made, tell me where on the premise I'm wrong about that. Because
well,
I
can you
feel
be
different about
quiet for a moment so Meeka can answer the question?
it. Okay, cool.
Queen Meeka.
You know some men just like a lot of attention. You know what I mean? So that's why they just talk. You're like, well, dang, can I get a word? You know, they say women like attention, but deep down, like deep down, they be wanting all the attention. I mean,
Exactly.
it's okay. You know what I mean? It's all right.
Well,
But
we work with him. We
Is
work with him.
that don't get
you know,
around look, don't skirt around the question. Y'all think
oh
y'all
no,
slick.
I'm getting to the see what I mean?
Yes,
See what I
I
mean?
ain't hear no answer yet.
He want that attention.
exactly.
So to answer your question, now when you say trying to change y'all and this, that, and the third, elaborate on that. What you mean?
Mm.
Elaborate on that. I just like
Yeah.
I said.
No,
I'm just saying
no.
when y'all
Let me
meet a
first.
dude, all right. So when y'all meet a guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you like him, you dating him, all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Mm-hmm.
you dating this guy? Are you meeting us men where we are for who we are, or is it more of y'all meet us and y'all see potential and you get with the potential of what we could be versus the actuality of who we are? So then, because watch this, if I don't live up to the potential that you see that I should have, are you still with me though? Are you still sticking with me? Because
Mm-hmm.
statistically speaking, this is factual. More women file divorces in a marriage than men. That is state. That is factual. That is statistically
He
proven.
going there.
Tell
A
me what's
lot
up.
of women, if they file a divorce, it's
Yes.
because the man has done something. So
Okay. Elaborate on
that is
that. What that mean?
that is not it. It could have been an abusive relationship. He could have cheated. Um, and it could have been more than one time. And a lot of women, they may stick around, but after a while, they may get tired of the negative energy or the negative abuse, verbal, whatever. So it could be any reason, you know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, it's a good reason. But as
Okay.
far as changing someone, now change can be a good thing. Now, if you're just trying to change somebody just because you just don't like, what I'm saying, what they're wearing or whatever the case is. Now, if you have like a nasty attitude or something like that, I'm gonna be like, okay, look, listen, let's kind of sit down and talk about this. And there's a way to say things, you know what I mean? Because they may be used to saying things just however they say it and not caring about people's feelings. Whereas in you're trying to show them to say it in a different manner or a different way. So that way they're not hurting that person's feelings. And they may not even know that they're hurting someone's feelings because that just may be what they're used to. But everybody doesn't have thick skin. So when you say something, it may actually hurt the wrong person and you're not even meaning to hurt the wrong person or hurt that person. But just
But you're
because,
doing it though. You hurting that person.
but you're doing it. So
Where's
the
the
person that you're
accountability?
with is not trying to change you. They're just trying to fix how you say it. Trying to show you how to reword it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what
A
makes you
different
feel
way.
to reword it the way you want it makes it right?
It doesn't make it right, but if you're saying it and you got all these people like, well, dang, you know what I'm saying? I want you to fix it for you to have a better relationship with your friends, your family, whoever it is, because what you're saying probably ain't going to affect me. But other people, it may affect them. They may feel some kind of way about it. And for you to keep that relationship, friendship, whatever it is, with the people that you love, that you care about, why wouldn't you want to change kind of how you're saying something if it can keep that relationship going? Instead of
Okay,
Well,
just being like, no,
I,
it
go
actually
ahead.
it actually
I don't
does
care.
it does affect you if you feel a need to have to change it.
Well,
Oh,
not
It
affecting me
affects
in
you.
a way where it's hurting my feelings,
No,
but
it
affecting me in
not necessarily that as far as hurting your feelings, but if that person is kind of an extension of you,
mhm.
it makes you look bad also.
it's a
If that
reflection of your
That
person
is true
decision,
too.
is so
right?
it's
It's a
affecting you.
right.
It's affecting you because it's reflecting
It's a
you.
That
reflection
is
of your
true.
decision in
So
this person that you chose.
I got
Right.
something to add.
Okay.
Now I don't speak for all women. You know,
yeah,
Right,
you
I'm,
do.
right.
You
we all
say
are.
you from Venus. You speak for
Nah, I
all
said
women.
I'm from
Y'all,
Earth.
all y'all speak the same languages, same
No,
code.
no, we have similar languages. Now,
Exactly.
but everybody does have different personalities. I
Mm-hmm.
can't say that you're like the average man, Chiano, because you're not, and
I know.
neither are you, Chris Fish. but we do have some similarities, some things that we can go with. I feel, growing into relationships, right?
Mhm.
Now, when I was young, you definitely want somebody who's what's the word I'm looking for, that you kind of mesh with, right?
Compatible.
Compatible.
Somebody
Yeah.
you're
Compatible.
compatible with.
Okay.
So, and you wanna be close to somebody, and that person becomes your best friend. You doing everything with that person, they doing everything with you. Y'all pretty much liking the same things, and things that you may not like. You might just, hey, I'll go to this car show with you because I know you like cars.
Hmm.
Or you might go to, like you do now, babe, go to karaoke with me because I like
First of all,
to
I don't like
sing.
karaoke. I only been a few times, and that's
I
because I
know,
told you
but
I
you
was trying to
do,
impress you when I
but
was
you
dating
have
with
went.
you.
Yeah.
I was trying to date you, so yeah, I went to a couple of them, and then after we got married,
now
we first got married, so I got to keep the marriage strong. So
because you love her, you love her, so you'll put up with
it. Exactly, because that love is there. But what I'm saying is, as far as changing a person, I don't think that you should try to change a person unless it's for the better. If you see that there's a flaw, as even as just a friend, it doesn't have to be boyfriend, girlfriend, or anything like that. Sister, brother, any type of relationship. If you see a flaw there, that they're doing something that's hurting either themselves or other people around them, then that's something that you might need to call them out on. And that's for growth, not necessarily changing them to like, oh, you need to be a completely different person.
But that's not what happened, though. That's not what happens.
But here's
let's just keep it 1,000.
Let's say there are women that try to change men, but there's men who try to change women as well. And here's the thing. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't. But again, that takes growth and maturity to figure that out. And a lot of people don't have that. And we know that maturity does not come with age. It doesn't.
Absolutely not. But what y'all skirting around the issue is, when it's all said and done, see, y'all giving all the nice little PC answers, and y'all put it all in perspective, all pretty and cute, and put it down a certain way. But that's not how it really is. This is fact. What happens is that y'all meet these dudes, and just you want this person to change, or they have flaws, or they got stuff they're working on, and all this stuff.
Have I tried to change anything about you, honey bun?
Yeah, you try to change. You talking about karaoke. I don't like singing. You try to tell me I can sing. I already told you I can't sing. I'm a shower singer. I've told you 1,000 times. I'm a shower singer. I have a Golden Globe.
But that was just for you to go have fun.
See, but that's the problem.
Do something nice.
Men do things, but you know what? That's what men do. We don't.
And you can say no.
We do things. No, we don't want to say no. You know why? Because you looking good. You got on them heels, and you cute. You got your hair done, your nails done, and everything else looking good. Why are we gonna say no? We go to the. There's a lot of things that men do just because men. Let me tell you something. Men get nice cars because women think it look good. I kid you not. I told my wife this. I wore cologne. Matter of fact, I still got the cologne. Jean-Paul Gaultier. I wore this cologne years ago.
Yeah, JP.
And
yes, sir.
And a woman passed in the mall. She stopped me mid-tracks. I don't know who she was. She says, "Whoop, pull me around." She says, "I don't know what you got on, but that is you all day, every day." And from that day on, for years, I wore that cologne. And to this day, I got some of that cologne on because that's what we do. My wife bought me some. It smells good. It smells good on me.
Smells good. Don't need much of it either.
Don't need much.
No.
My point is, when men do what they do, a lot of times they do because of a woman. They ain't doing because we want to do this stuff. That's what y'all think. Y'all don't understand. We don't do all the things. You know what we want to do? We want to kick back, chill, relax, have fun, watch the game, do all the stuff that's easy, playing games, play video games, whatever it is going to take our mind off of work, studying, playing, whatever it is going to take our mind off of what we need to take our mind off, then reshift and refocus. That's what men, and you know what that calls us? Gives us peace. Men love peace. If we can get peace, we good. And we want peace all the way around. That includes that includes if I'm watching the game, if we watching the game, that means commercials too. You can't come into commercials.
And that's fine.
Brother,
that's fine. That's fine.
Fish, are you in agreement with this?
Women like their peace too. Just like if we're doing something, we don't need y'all coming asking us 1,000 questions. Honey, do you remember my password for this? Oh, can you go grab this for me? Oh, can you make me a plate?
Well, who else are you supposed to ask then?
I'm doing.
Who else are you supposed to ask?
I'm doing something. So,
and I'm trying to.
You should be able to just wait until I'm done. And why? Because you're not a 5-year-old. So you can wait until I'm finished.
Here we go again.
Because I am doing something.
Here we go again.
And it could be something important.
Last
it could be
week,
something where I just want peace.
Last week we were crybabies.
I may just want peace. I may just want peace. Or I may be doing something really important. But you didn't even ask me. if I was
If we
doing anything
do,
important. You
if
just
we
came
do
with,
Bella the
oh,
Sexist like
can you,
8, guarantee we
you
could
remember
probably
my
gonna
password
graduate by that time.
to this site? Oh, can you make me? Can you? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Oh, do you know what I told the guy the other day? No, I don't know.
Well, you know what the problem is? You ain't been listening good enough because you should know. Because we come to you, that's what you there for. If I forget something, we spoke. If you my better half, then if I remember half the story, you got to remember the rest of the story.
Look at that
if
comment.
I don't have this,
look at the comment.
Why can't y'all wait until after
you
the
saw
game?
that, right?
Matter of fact, Kyle, that's my boy Kyle. Kyle, that's exactly my. He an Eagles fan too, so he knows when we get to these Eagles games, it's like religion. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Lord. I believe the Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for all you've done for blessing us with football, and thank you. But I'm praying that you're an Eagles fan. So thank you, Lord. That's the truth.
We can wait until the game is.
But you don't.
That's fine.
And if you don't wait till the game.
No, we can't. But
you can wait, but
9
you
times
don't.
out of 10, we do.
It depends on what it is.
No, you don't.
Now, if it's not nothing important, we can.
What's important? What's important that you can't wait after the game? Is it life and death?
It could be something life and death. The house could be on fire. I mean, it could be anything.
If the house is on fire, you ain't gonna come sit down and say, "Hey, can
you know what I mean?"
Can you pause the game?
We can wait till certain things are over.
Hold on. This she is, sis. Here she is. Coach.
Hey. Hey.
How you doing, beautiful?
How are you,
I'm good.
You came at
How are you, empresses and kings?
Yes.
Please enlighten us with your wisdom.
Oh,
please. Look, what did I walk into?
Okay, let me just mention something last week that she said.
We were babies and we were crybabies.
Listen, she said us women.
This week we 5-year-olds
are being we try to deceive them with our hair and the heels because we're not really that tall and the hair is not really ours and girl.
Because that's all I'm saying. My glasses off. Listen, because when you want a relationship,
I don't think that's being deceptive.
Yes, it is. Here's why you're deceptive.
It's
because
not.
When we meet you, right? When we meet you, you got on makeup. You got your hair done. You got the heels on. You got the dress on. Matter of fact, it got women now getting BBLs and stuff. Your booty ain't even real no more. We don't know who got real butts or not. Back in the day, we used to just know that's a butt. Now you got to see if it jiggle, if it moves, all kind of stuff. It's all deception.
I can't.
It's deception. I'm just telling you. Off the rip. So we got to parse through that.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. They got brothers out here getting leg extensions that I done seen.
And we got brothers out here.
Short dudes.
They getting beards. I saw a man get a whole lace front beard.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
they
a whole lace front beard is what the man had. The man was bald head, and they put some hair on him.
And by the end of the
day,
I'm
talking about like toupee. I'm talking about like they sprayed. He was bald. Chee. Okay, he was like you, right? Like bald.
I've seen the videos. I know what you mean.
And then they sprayed some hair on.
If you seen the videos, dog, why would you bring this up? Don't bring this up no more.
And drew the line on.
Don't bring it up no more.
And glued the hair on, faded that up. He had a whole lock fade.
Somebody slam dunked some hair on a dude.
You know why he did that? It's y'all's fault.
But let me ask y'all a question.
Is why he did
that. Hold on, Chee. Let me get it. Let me ask y'all a question.
Yes, fish.
How did that brother look after he did all that?
Good. I bet you look good.
But see, but that's the thing. But okay, so to what she was saying about, we got the makeup and then and the heel. We look good when we do that.
She was talking nonsense because
why we don't want to look like that when we're going out or doing something? Why not?
Listen, we want you to look good.
I like natural. I like natural. I'm a natural
you to look
type.
good.
I like that.
I don't. Me personally, I don't agree with a lot of makeup.
Mm-hmm. I don't do a lot of makeup. I don't do the whole face.
Listen,
but
do we want you to look good?
To each his own.
Do we want you to look
good?
good?
Definitely.
Yes. We want you to look good, right? Man, we attracted to that. We want to look good. All I'm saying is the premise of our relationship now.
I need some more in this cup.
It's been already tainted because if I throw a thing on my head, you know what? Okay, I try to make my hair look a little different.
Yeah, it ain't that.
But here's the deal. What we have to expect, see, you got dudes trying to be tall and all this other stuff. You know that? You know why that came into play? Because of y'all women. Because the whole problem is because y'all want us.
Now we're gonna get into why everything is the woman's fault.
The way he was.
But listen, Queen, listen to this though. Listen to if see Chee once again want all the attention. Come on, let somebody get a word in. Like just for a second. You know what I mean?
All that energy towards him.
But listen, so you're saying that women,
I don't want no smoke.
Women be trying to be deceptive and this, that, and the third.
That dude.
Okay. So just like when y'all may pull up, like I said, y'all want to pull up in a Benz or a Porsche. It ain't yours. It's
mine if I rented it.
Okay, well then that's my hair if I bought it. How about
if
that?
If you rented it?
There you go, Queen.
It's mine enough to get you.
So what we riding in when you take it back?
That's what you need to worry about. That's what you need to ask it. There is the questions y'all need to ask. Y'all don't ask the right questions.
So that's not being deceptive?
That's not being that's withholding information.
Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all said y'all want to do romantic dates. Y'all want to go cart, horseback carriages and roses and petals coming through the ceiling. Y'all want all that romantic stuff. That's what we try to give you. We try to romance you with the Porsche. We want you in a nice car, go to a nice restaurant, treat you, wine you, and dine you. That's all part of the romance. That's not deception. What I'm saying is, it's not.
So romance is okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Come on, Queen.
Look, now I got to go into education mode.
You know what I'm saying? Education, love.
Because here's the thing. Okay, the word itself, right? Romance. Mm-hmm. Okay. So now you have to go to the root word of that, which is Roman. This is and then like the Romans. Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, all of that is, that's what it is. It's based on how the Romans operated, in which a lot of that stuff was deception, right? So then what we get into, this is all of it is based on that. It's based on deception, which for men and the women. On the women's part, okay, if you want to talk about the makeup and the hair and everything, and then the man, which is the whole, creating this fanatic, fantasy environment. It's all narcissistic, to be honest.
What you want us to do? Because watch this though.
On both ends,
y'all are physical beings,
right?
Y'all are
if we say, okay, we're going out on a date, we're going to do some stuff, right? And if I don't bring my A game, right? If I don't bring my best foot forward, it's like an interview, right? Most dates and most time dates, right? It's like an interview. You got to put your best foot forward. Because if I come half stepping, y'all know good and well, ladies, y'all ain't finna give us no second chances. You ain't finna give us and try to.
But
work
here's the
stuff.
thing:
You're not.
is that is putting the best foot forward a production, or is it putting your character forward?
But listen,
are you being your authentic self?
Exactly, Queen? Are you being your authentic self? Just like with the women, being their authentic selves. Now,
if I took you to Applebee's with my authentic behind, and I pull up in that car, and you can't open the door, and you got to climb through the back seat because my authentic vehicle ain't the one you think it would be.
Okay, then authentically,
are we authentically
get your car fixed?
Oh, see, there you go. I got the rental. I got the rental for the reason.
And see, this
you say you want a date.
Hey, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what?
Want the rental?
You shouldn't be on the date. You should get your car fixed. I would find that to be like, okay, he's fiscally responsible because he's gonna get his car fixed before he trying to take me out on a date.
Would he like
Authentically.
you? What you want to do? He said, let me get the rental. Let me get the
Because I'm gonna
rental.
look at that like, well, he ain't
Chee.
handling his finances real good. I don't even know.
There it
Chee,
is,
bro.
right there.
Bro, you killing us today, dog. Come on, man.
How am I killing us? It's
You
facts.
killing us, man. You
That's
talking
why
about
we
the
gotta
cat
keep
ain't
it
got
real.
no, he can't open his door. He got to crawl through the back.
I'm just
And
saying.
that boy's still going on a
I'm a
date.
little- I'm a
He's still
little
going on a
worried.
date. Like,
You driving
nah.
and you drove
got the
all the
rental.
way over there just to
I'm
get
saying
talked about.
We could
Because
have
you
Why
got
did
to
I
get
get
out
talked
there.
about?
You got
He
to get out
coming
that car
is authentic
at an
and hot.
Applebee's for one. You got to get out that car and you
What's
got to
wrong with
climb
Applebee's?
through. There's people out there, man. They can see you.
And look, I have
They
to
can
say
see
this.
you climbing through the. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Look,
that's-
okay,
I'm
there,
cool with
one
that.
time
How
when
would
you know,
you feel?
I mean, now
How
y'all
would you
know.
feel?
Okay,
I'm
look, okay,
sorry.
been married for a
Yeah.
while, you know, like 20 plus years. So this was a while ago. But I was dating. And here it was. I'm thinking that this guy that I went on a date with, chivalry is not there. He opening my doors. He was opening the door because the doggone thing needed to be fixed. He wasn't opening the door because that's what he do.
Oh,
That's deception.
Then he gotta go in. And then he gotta climb through the passenger side. Don't you say? Hadassah, you wrong for that. He gotta climb through the passenger side. You know?
come out on my side. Just come out on my
Did
side.
you enjoy the date?
He gonna open the door.
Yes,
I didn't know
that's
it
a
was
good
broke.
question.
Hold
That's a
on.
good question.
Did you enjoy the date?
Exactly.
No.
How was the date?
Oh my gosh.
What
Was
if
it
he
because
had?
of
Was
the
a
door?
great guy?
Or because
No,
of other things
that was the first red flag.
Why
The
is that a
next
red
thing
flag?
you know,
Right? Why is
we
that a
in
red
there.
flag?
He cussed out the people, the
He was
waitresses, and all
frustrated
of
because of
that.
how you looked at him when you tried to open that door.
No, I did.
Exactly.
I promise. I ain't look at him
Looking
no
at
type
crazy.
of way. I didn't find out that the door was broke until after the date was over.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
See, that's just wrong right there. But the reason why,
Oh, because
that's
you
my
trying to
point.
hurry
That's
up and
why
get
we
up
got
out of there. You couldn't get out.
Man, I was like, I'm trying to get this. Like, he like, oh, hold on, wait. Okay. So now you don't forgot that you supposed that you
But
you
look,
opening the door
love
all
don't
night.
have no time.
And now
Look,
when it's over, I'm about to get out the car. You forgot that you got to
Look-
come around and open this
okay.
door because that's
Let
not
me
what you
ask
do
you
in the
this.
first place. That's deception.
That might have been a
timing
trap.
is everything.
All the
right?
way.
that was a
Okay.
trap.
Man, that was
Yeah,
Let me ask
entrapment.
you this then.
entrapment.
Do you not
That's
think that
a
might be a test though, right? Timing is everything. We can't predict when we're gonna find somebody we like or we might vibe or kick it. It might be a test to say, you know what? Do you like me for who I am, not for what I drive? Do you like me for me being the person that I'm supposed to be? Does that matter now? Because cars are good credit gets you a car. That could change anything. The intangible things is the ones you should be looking for. And that's exactly what my point is when I say what I say. A lot of times we don't talk about the intangible things. We don't talk about the things that you as an individual bring to the table. Men and women are different now. Like there are women out here, a lot of women now want a man who has all these different things, and they feel as if like, okay, just add me. I call that the pancake mix, right? Get all that stuff. Just add water. Remember pancake mix? Just add water. So you want me? I gotta have all this stuff, and then just add me, right? That's what y'all want. Just add me, baby. I got you, right?
But
I
not,
got
you see, you can't.
But
That's
women
trying to
like
clump
that.
like all women together.
Right,
Every
that's
woman
some.
is not like
But
that.
some men are that way as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Men are
that's
that way
fair.
as well.
That's fair.
Let's be fair.
I don't like the whole.
Let's be fair.
I don't like the I don't like the pancake mix thing
But it's true.
because it makes one person seem dry and they need water.
Is
that not it?
The metaphor is not the actual.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just throwing something else out there. Somebody dry.
Somebody dry.
Yeah, somebody dry. That
Nate
listen,
the Great.
I'm just saying.
No, babe, we're not doing Nate the Great. We see him on.
No, Nate agrees with me because somebody dry. Somebody,
that's not the issue.
You need
the
some
issue
water.
Is,
you thirsty.
Do you know what it takes? I think a lot of women don't. Let me tell you something from a male perspective on stuff. When we meet a woman, it is so many different things we're thinking about, right? Because maybe my finances might not be the same, right? Maybe we're thinking about how you're going to perceive us and what things that we do, right? How is this going to happen, right? all those stuff is predicated based on the fact that I have to be on this day. I don't get a lot of options to fail or to make a mistake or to perceive a certain way and come across. It's it. If I don't come with my A game, right? If I'm not on top of things, as a woman, a lot of times you're not going to give me a second day. You're not going to give me a second opportunity to do some things, right? So I gotta bring it all,
yeah.
right?
I believe that's these days, because back then it wasn't as
babe, really, Nate, you and Nate. Never mind. Go ahead, Chris.
It wasn't as it wasn't like that back in the day. You know what I mean? When we was dating back in when I was dating back, because I'm almost 23 years married, but when I was dating back then, it wasn't like that. I mean, dudes floss. That's what we used to do back then. The females didn't have to really do a lot of that flossing and anything like that. Nowadays they do, but back then it wasn't really like that. Men did all the flossing. Men did all the flossing. When Chee, we was in the clubs, bro.
Man, men got Jerry curls. Have you seen what a Jerry curl look like?
And the girls match.
That's because some woman told some dude you look good with a Jerry curl.
The girls match, brother.
I never was.
Everybody had soul glow. It was like that.
Not attracted to
Everybody
the
had
curl
soul
look.
glow.
Everybody had the soul glow, man.
Wow.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to turn off this light.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's pillows was all wet and whatnot. I mean,
why was that?
Follow the drip.
It was too
Follow
drippy.
the juice. The juice
Follow
is
the
liquid.
drip.
Follow the drip.
You know what I mean?
The drip.
Hey,
The new drip.
People ain't start trying to get rid of them Jerry curls until Michael Jackson had one.
Why the floor wet? Like all this, what's all this water?
Michael Jackson looked good with it though. He actually rocked.
Yeah, but
nobody look good.
No.
He tried to switch it up. He tried to switch it up after that Pepsi commercial when he got burnt up. A lot of people stopped wearing that Jerry curl.
That's a science project, huh?
Yeah.
Pepsi,
Right?
Pepsi and Jerry curl juice. Don't mix.
Let me go on back to this here.
They said ultra
Go
perm.
back to the natural.
Right.
But no, I mean, but for real, back then dating, I mean, it wasn't. Me personally, I don't believe that it was as complicated as it is now.
Yeah, it is complicated.
I believe it's very complicated because a lot of people on both sides, men and women, are either narcissistic or very materialistic. So it's about what I look like, who I am, and this and that, and then everything I have, or what that person has. So it throws off actually getting to know someone.
That's true.
Because back in the day, once again, we can be in the club dancing all night. That light come on and you don't like what you see, you're gonna scatter.
That's about 2:30ish. 2:30 a.m.
Sometimes you try about
2:30ish in the morning.
5 minutes before that song about to stop.
The DJ said 5 minutes left.
You're gonna stop dancing and you're gonna go get to a corner and just keep an eye on that person. See if that's the one you want to talk to. Because the lights was too dark.
I got a question for you, for both of y'all.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do a demand.
Oh man. Yeah.
Let me do a demand. Now, I mean, we're all talking about how, men try to change women, women try to change men, and all of that stuff, right? And Chee, you said that there came a time where you had to throw your list away on what you found valuable in a woman. And Fish, I don't know if that's the same for you. So what made y'all finally decide, you know what? I want to get out of this player mode and settle down with one person. A lot of people are having a hard time doing that.
Me personally, I never was in the area of that player thing. I never was. So I've always, I would have a girlfriend, then not have one. And a lot of times it was something that person did. that I just kind of got out of it. I was early in my life trying to seek peace, but didn't know how to find it. So when someone would come up, it was easy just to, what I mean, let me go ahead and wash my hands and get on up out of there. Now you talking about a high school, so
yeah, y'all been together a long time.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's true.
By
That's
the time I met Raquel, like I said it before, but in meeting her, when I shook her hand, I knew that she was gonna be my wife. But that came from setting myself apart. I did something that not a lot of people do. I became celibate. So when I did that, it when I took intimacy off the table, it opened my eyes clearly to who's actually for me. And then the next thing I did was I asked God to bring that person into my life. So I stopped looking. I stopped running around. I stopped messing with people. I stopped doing this, stopped doing that. So when she came around, like I said, when I first met her, I said to myself, I said, this is my wife. And that's just me shaking hands with her. When I met her, all natural, you know what I mean? She had like a little bit of makeup and all, you know what I mean? So it wasn't, she didn't approach me trying to put on. You dig? So when I met her, it was just, I wasn't looking for her. She wasn't looking for me. We met through a mutual friend.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and my friend was the one that ended up dating her. For like it was like a week. He couldn't last. He was like, he started talking to some other girl, and I was like, okay.
Oh wow.
But he came and told me, he's like, man, man, that's my friend, man. I don't feel right with that whole situation. I told him, I was like, well, if you don't feel right about the whole situation, man, you need to tell her. You need to tell her up front. I say, if you want to keep her as a friend, you need to go ahead and let her know so you can go ahead and move around. He did that, but then he came back to me. He was like, hey, man, you know what I mean? Can you kind of watch out for her and this and that? I'm like, watch out for her? What's wrong with her?
That you did.
Yeah. So, but it went in. It went in as a friendship. You know what I'm saying?
It went in as it did. That's it did.
Yeah.
It did.
But we were
as
friends.
A friend.
We was friends for over a year.
You say she's just a friend.
Yeah. And here's the thing about it. I didn't start. It's crazy that when I met her, I said she was my wife. But when my friend was interested in her, all of that came off the table. I didn't even think about it again. It took a long time until I started seeing her as potentially my spouse. But I didn't want to mess up what we had going on. I didn't want to mess up the relationship, the friendship.
Friendship y'all had.
So, like I said, it took a long time, and by that time he had other people saying, "What are y'all doing? Y'all with each other every day. Y'all doing this? Oh, y'all." They use it. Oh, y'all going together or what? You know what I mean? So it was just like a thing. Like, dang, you want to? Yeah.
Like, okay. You want to make it?
You gonna go half on this baby?
Okay.
All
No,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can honestly say, since November 22nd, 1998, that's when we first started actually being official. November 22nd, 1999, we got engaged. July 22nd, it's something about that too. That 22. July 22nd, 2000, we got married.
Right.
So, and as of right now, we've been together 22 years, but next month will be 23.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That is such a romantic, wonderful story. And
he felt that chemistry. It's like he felt that spiritual. It was deeper.
It makes you all warm and fuzzy. It's just
Chee about to go somewhere else with this. I already know.
And
I already know.
I know.
But
I already see it.
That's exactly why she had that backpack on when she wasn't letting you.
however,
I did.
however, for the
I had to
rest of
protect
us,
myself.
the rest of us who not like Chris, um,
Oh,
Chris' stories are great and it's amazing, brother. I love you.
mhm.
Um, that ain't
Before
what I
before
was
you go,
thinking.
before you
Mhm.
go, before you go, I have to say this, and I'm just be honest. A lot of people look at our relationship and they love our relationship. Uh, our relationship to me is a is not a finish. But I say that
Mhm.
because I believe that we can just get better. Now there are bumps in the road. Everything is not
Right,
going to be
right.
100. It's not going
Nothing's
to be
perfect.
perfect.
Right.
Right.
Just the same as when you came into the relationship, you try to put on your best and dress up. You have to continue to do the things that's going to make your relationship better. And that's
Right.
even calling out your own faults, your own flaws,
Right.
allowing that person to pinpoint and point some things out about you. You know what I'm saying? While you do the same thing the opposite way.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You can't get upset when that
Mhm.
person is saying these different things because that person knows you more than anybody else. When especially been in 25 years of me and
Yeah.
her being together. So if that person is saying something about you, believe it. Because that if you truly believe that that person has your best interest at heart, then it shouldn't upset you.
At all.
That part.
You
At
should
all.
be able to just take
That
it.
part. And like I said
Mhm.
before, if and it goes both ways. If you
Right.
Mhm.
are with a
That's
woman,
right.
not a little girl, if you are with a man, not a little boy,
Right.
and they're trying to tell you something, it's not something where they want to hurt you.
Mhm.
Right.
It's not
Mhm.
something to make you look bad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're always going
Right.
to want you
Right.
to grow, level up, whatever that is. So if they're trying to tell you something, just take
Just
heed to what they're saying.
just
And
take it.
just take a step back and be like,
And
you know what? You might be right.
and
Ain't no
you
prenups,
really
so
no and
no.
you really gotta take the time. You gotta take the time to learn a person to learn whether or not that person is for you. Because you have some people that go
Right.
into relationship that just come straight in and just automatically just keep on trying to change this, change that about you, change this. Man, look, if you ain't like me from the jump start, I
I ain't
ain't
for
no
you.
piece of
I ain't for you.
I'm not a piece of clay. You ain't got to keep molding me
Right.
Mhm.
Right. That's true.
into what you want.
That is true.
At
And
some
Mhm.
always
point in time, if
Mhm.
because if I'm not myself, then
Right.
you know
Right.
what I mean, I can't be with you then. If I don't feel comfortable in my
Right.
own skin, then I can't be with you. But that's something that you have to
Right.
figure out during the whole time of dating.
hmm
That ain't something you go into a marriage and feel like you're gonna change somebody. It's too late.
right.
That
Mm-mm.
person
Right.
ain't gonna change.
They'll trade you in
Only
like a
only God
used
can change
car.
them. Only God can change them. That's it.
Right.
Exactly.
And
Only
Exactly.
even
God
if
can
they
change
live
them.
in a fake life, eventually the real self is going to come out.
The real self is gonna come out. You know what, Chris? I'm glad you said that because you said
That ain't even that deep. I
living.
mean,
Nah, it's deep. You know why? Because you
That is
said living a
deep.
fake life. Living a fake life. The
Mhm.
both of y'all know y'all being fake.
that's true. No, that part.
The both of
That
y'all know
part.
y'all being
You're
fake.
right, baby. You're right. I didn't
So
see it that
at
way.
some
Right.
point in time, somebody gonna be like, you
Exactly.
know what? Let's be real from now on. The other person gonna be like, nah, I like our fake life.
I like it.
Right. Right.
I like, yeah,
Come
We've
on
been
now.
doing fine with our fake life. What are you talking about?
Like Nate said, faith
Fake.
for others.
You can't
Nah,
yeah,
fake
but
for others. That's it.
exactly.
Fake for others.
true, true.
Right. Because that's
Um,
Look,
not that may not
I
be your true self. You know what I mean?
right,
And,
right.
you know, and like y'all was saying, some women and some men are just very materialistic.
Hmm.
So, but to me,
are you really your true self though?
when you're coming out and you got this and you talking about this, and that, what does everything else around you look like? You know what
But
I
You
mean?
you
are
got to
you?
take the
Are we
good with the
really?
bad.
Okay, let me ask y'all
Do
this:
you
Are we
have your
really?
own place to, do you got, or you just coming outside just to, like Nate said, fake it for others? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really necessary, but people do it.
Man,
But
look,
but most
me
people
and my
do.
wife, me
But
and my wife met and everything. Man, look, I had a place first. Uh, like when I first met her, I had a place. Things
Very
went
true, Nate.
south. Things went south. I had to move back with my parents. Hardest thing I ever had to do.
Mm.
right,
So
but
That's a home.
when I asked my wife to marry me, yeah, I was still living with my mama.
right, but
Yeah,
You know what
most
I'm saying?
people like. But see, here's the deal:
right.
like most
That's not
people,
a bad thing though.
yeah.
No,
But I think that's all. That's great, right? But let's just be for what it is. Like a lot of us, when we meet people, when we meet somebody, you dating somebody, you like somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their I won't say their approval or acceptance of you necessarily matters like that, but there's a part of us that whenever we're doing anything, wherever we put our efforts or energy or time into anything, we don't want to fail like that, right? We don't want to feel like we're a failure. And much like the interview process, I believe in anything, most of us are not going to come out with our flaws when you meet somebody. Most of us are not going to come out with all the stuff that's wrong with us, all the stuff that we need to fix, all the stuff that we need to work on, all the stuff we
right,
could be, should be. We don't do that. So you're going to come out with a mask on. You're going to come out with your guard up. You're going to come out with that wall up because why? I don't know you. You see what I'm
right,
saying? I don't know you. I don't trust you. So I have to a lot of times try to feel you out. So in that feel out process, am I being deceitful? Am I being deceptive? Or am I being guarded? Right? Am I
Mm-hmm.
guarded because if you see what I really am, if you really understood how I really feel, if you understand where I'm at this point, will you still love me, right? Or will you still accept me? Or will
Right.
you still want to go out with me again? Well, are you willing to say, I know I come with this much baggage out the jump, but are you going to take a flight, because I got too much baggage? Or are you going to
right.
say, you know what? I might stick this out and see what's happening. You're not gonna find that out until you go through the dating process. And
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, when you start going the dating process, you find this stuff out. A lot of times you're like, no, I'm good. I'm out. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Real talk.
You got sometimes where you're going through that dating process, and you might find out this person actually probably going through the same thing that you're going through, and
Mm-hmm.
that may be the thing that actually attracted you to that person without you even knowing it. You
Mm-hmm.
could have saw something that was not
Yeah.
good in you, the same thing with that person. So
Right.
I
No,
mean,
I
it
think
took it
I
took
want
it
to.
took a it took a couple years for me to tell my wife that before I met her, I was going through a whole bout of depression. I went through depression for a couple of years.
Mm.
So, but that's part of the reason why I said, you know what, I need to just separate myself and let God bring that person to me because I'm not right now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not good. So I had to get to a place to where I was fixed
Right.
before I can open myself up to because I didn't think it to be fair to come into try to go into a relationship with somebody knowing that I'm broken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
absolutely, man.
Which a lot of people, and I believe
They
it's
do it.
truly they do it all the time, and I believe it's truly selfish for you to
Mm-hmm.
take your broken self on to somebody else and try to get them to
Get
fix
them
you.
to
No,
right.
go get help.
Go
Go
fix
get
first.
But
professional
you,
help.
Go get
yeah,
help.
Right.
but
Right.
here's what happens though. It's not that they don't want to go do that. It's the fact that somebody that they feel attractive or they like pops up into the picture, right? I mean, and to be honest, let's be real. Are you willing to risk losing this person or losing this opportunity, right?
Yeah.
While you try to fix yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or it's
Right.
like, you know
Right.
what? I mean, that's what happens in life when you least expect something. Ladies,
It's
y'all know I ain't
it's
lying. When
yeah,
you look
it's
at your
timing.
ladies,
It's
let me be honest with
timing.
you. When you look
Yeah.
at your worst or you think you're looking your worst, is that not when you meet the most people in the crazy situations when you're not even looking your best?
Yes.
It's
Now,
the truth.
listen.
Yeah.
Now,
When I'm
it's,
wearing
it's, it's like,
sweats.
first of all,
That
we
is
need to.
that is a
I
doggone
want to say
fact.
something to
No
a lot of
makeup.
the points that was, said, but let's start from right here. Then we're gonna go back a little bit.
Yes.
How
like the movie.
about I noticed, and this was, back when I was single, and I took some time off. Like I was in a relationship off and on for about 6 years with that person, and then I was like, okay, I want to be alone and by myself because I knew I wasn't that person. I wasn't that person that I want to be with this one and this one and this one and that one. I'm a, what do you call that? One. I always get it mixed up. A one
One night stand, you wasn't a
man
hug.
woman.
One man woman.
Yeah, I'm a one man woman.
Man, I got
Oh, okay. I didn't know
That
what you're
woman
showing. I was like, well, hold on. No,
One
you got to clear that
woman.
up.
You
I
going
had to make
tripping. I
sure.
got to go.
One night stands, one night woman.
I'm a one man
I'm
woman.
like, hold on now.
No one
A
night
whole
stand.
different show. A whole different
And
show.
so, but
God,
I wanted to take that time to just
binary and all this stuff. You
clear
got to go on that level. Now.
clear the
Him
slate.
and hers and
Right.
Lord.
And so, but here's the thing though. So I noticed that when I would go to like going to the store, the gas station and all of that type of stuff. Now, if I would say that I was going to Bible class, and so of course, going to Bible class, I look, decent. Man, nobody was really saying anything. But then I'm running errands, got on a little gray sweatsuit, a little hat on, or something like that. But my grandma always told me, "Listen, I don't care what you do. Put on your earrings and your lip gloss." Well, my grandma always said, "I don't care, lip gloss and earrings." So I always that, right? And those are the times. Let me open the door for you, Queen, and all of this, and I'm like, I got on a sweatsuit. No makeup. I mean, none of that. And this is when I'm getting the most attention. I'm like, what's wrong with these people?
Yeah.
Do you know why most men? Go ahead.
Wait, what you say? Why most men what?
Most men go for.
They
Do you know
feel
why
more
most men go
confident.
for that?
They feel more
Do you know why they feel more confident when you like that? Right? This
I have an
method to that
idea,
madness,
but I
y'all.
want you to tell me as a man, because as
right?
a woman,
I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you the code. I'm gonna give you the code. The reason why we feel more confident when you're in sweats, so when you guys are out running errands, is because
Dressed down.
you're in an environment there's no control around it, right? You're not in a club, you're not in a party, you're not in a specific area where you're going in. When you dress up and you look a certain way and you're doing all this stuff, it's a controlled environment. So now I have to come in with a different level of what can I say to her in the particular position that she ain't gonna reject me, right? Because the men's biggest thing, I'm telling you, I don't care how many ego you got, I don't care who you are, it's a human nature. We don't like to be rejected. We don't. We don't like rejection. We don't like to be rejected. We don't like people to tell us no. That's most people in general. But when a man is approaching a female, what's going through our head is that we trying to figure out how we're going to get this yes. How are we going to get you to either like what we like? How are we going to get you to do all that stuff? So when we see you out in the stores or out that way, a lot of times, a lot of women, they're less guarded in that way.
Less guarded.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say guarded. You're just like you say, I'm just about running my errands. I'm about doing this. So you're more in a natural element of who you are, more so than in a controlled environment like a club, a party, some kind of function where you dressed up in your heels and your this and your that. We like that because now it's a safer space for us to come approach you and say something to you. And I've seen it. I'll be honest with you, 9 out of 10 times, it's a lot easier for you to say, you know what, yes, no. And you might be like, I'm not sure. But it's not a flat out rejection to that level. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just weird. It's crazy, but I'm telling you, that's why most guys do it. The confidence to step to you is a lot easier because the space that we're in provides more confidence, right? Because you don't really feel like you're the best. You don't feel like you're the best at that moment. And we like, okay, cool. You know, I think you cool just the way you are. Men are simple, ladies. We don't need a whole lot of things, to be honest with you. Do we like it? Yes.
And
I mean,
the
real,
funny
we do.
thing is,
don't no
like,
man
I
want to get
never.
turned down at no club.
No man will get
wants to
turned down,
Right.
at
period.
the club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
I
do
mean,
the
just
thing
what-
is,
you're
though-
right though. You'll take it at a grocery store, but we don't want to get turned down at
Seriously,
no club.
I'm telling you,
'cause everybody
that's
looking.
fact.
I
But,
can
you
just
know,
go.
funny
I can
thing,
just act
though,
like
is
I was
that
looking
I
at.
never.
I was acting like I was
Like
looking
when
for the milk or something like that. If you turn me down,
But
I'm
one
gonna look at the eggs.
one of my things back then was that if I went to a club, I wasn't a clubber anyway. But if I did
Right.
go to a club, that wasn't the environment that I was even opening myself up to meet anybody. I didn't want to meet a man at the
Exactly.
club.
Exactly.
I didn't at
Right.
all. It's like I'd rather
didn't
meet
either.
him at the grocery store or places of what
Worship.
I don't know, responsibility.
But I got a problem with that too, though, because
If he
y'all
at the
come to the
grocery store,
club.
I'm looking at his cart. He looking at mine. Let's see what he got in there. It's like,
And you got
nah, I
too
don't-
many TV dinners. You're not gonna go for that, huh?
yeah, it's like, nah, you're not healthy because you got
Is he gonna help? Is he gonna help you with the water?
like, do he have some ingredients in there, or is it some healthy man, hungry man? It's like if you got some hungry man meals in there, then you looking for somebody to cook for you, and it's like,
And then
right.
look that and yes, we do. We
That's
can't
budget.
cook.
That's
That's why I
budget
got a
too.
hungry man in
Hey,
there.
real
Oh,
talk.
I don't
That
know.
goes
Look,
both ways
they
because
pay
if you
people
looking
to,
at your cart and you got some
cooking
hungry,
is a job like people could get paid for.
no, I'm just saying.
Yes,
If you
ma'am.
looking,
Yes,
if you looking at
ma'am.
your cart and you got
I'm
some
just
on,
saying.
what's them doggone the meals that the woman made?
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? So, cause we had hungry man, y'all had what y'all had.
What's her name?
I
don't
What's
know.
that lady name?
What did we have?
Not Weight Watchers. This
Yeah,
is not
please,
Weight
please.
Watchers.
Nah, it wasn't that Weight Watchers. Whatever. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Weight
Y'all
Watchers
tell that.
has something. But
Hello,
I mean,
Fresh.
that's what it is.
Who was
Right,
it?
I'm like, hello, that's
Hello,
ingredients.
Fresh.
You gotta
I
cook
know,
that.
right?
I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about
No,
back then.
I don't know any what.
Yeah.
But we want
What meals
hungry,
was
man.
that?
He didn't have a
That's
hungry woman.
No, it wasn't hungry woman, but
The
it
only
was
thing I
some.
knew
It
was
was
the
some.
Weight Watchers.
But y'all want a man who
I'm
can
not
cook
saying
now.
that.
Look, that's a
I ain't
requirement
saying
now. These
nothing.
women,
I
these
ain't saying
sisters,
nothing about
man, these women out here want a brother that can cook now. You know, you got to cook some meals. You got to be able to.
My
Hey.
my granddaddy and my daddy. Oh my gosh, they cook better than the women in the family.
Oh, so you should have
My
been on last week.
granddaddy hunted the food. He brought it back home. He killed it. I mean, he skinned it on the back porch.
So you
washed
should
it
have been
all
on last
down,
week.
and
You
then
should have been
cooked
on
it,
last week.
and then brought.
You grilling
I
then.
watched
Yeah,
my
Meeka
granddaddy
ain't-
do that.
Meeka ain't saying nothing now.
You get the
'Cause,
grill
yeah.
in.
So
You ain't
I
saying
don't know
nothing now.
about these folks out here that's like, oh no, a woman's supposed to. I wasn't raised that way. Everybody cooked who had hands and a stomach,
Exactly. Exactly.
especially when
If
everybody
I
worked.
can't cook.
Nah,
well,
in
guess
my
what?
household, my wife cooked better than me.
I mean, if that's the thing, then this is cool.
Hey,
Well, you know what?
Because,
That brings
you
me
know,
to what
that's
I'm
y'all
about.
agreement.
That brings
Is
me to
Christy
my
all
point.
right? Somebody go check on Christy.
Baby, you good?
Some women
You good,
do
baby?
cook better than men, and that's just,
choked on
and that's
my water.
okay.
Hey, I'm just saying that brings me to my point. Baby, you good?
That baby
I
will
was
put
about
my
to
water back
say-
down.
Okay, baby. I'm about to say, don't choke now because, you know, some of the best cooks in the world are men. That's not a shocking thing. Some of the best cooks in the world.
Listen, my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, when she met my grandfather, she said she was like, girl, he couldn't boil a pot of water. She said,
Right. She probably taught him how to cook.
and she taught him how to cook,
Yes, ma'am.
and this man started cooking better than her.
Yes, ma'am. But she
You know
taught
why?
him.
But she taught him how to cook, but he
Yes,
wanted to
ma'am.
learn as well.
It's in our
Exactly.
DNA.
Exactly.
Nate right.
It's in our DNA.
Cook together.
Exactly.
together.
Cook together.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I
right.
could put it what it is.
They get it. They did it
Cooking together
together.
is sexy.
Yes,
I'm
she
saying
knew he couldn't boil a pot of water. She said, this
I
ain't gonna
agree.
fly.
But what I'm saying is, when it's all said and done, he came out to be a better cook because we men, it's what we do. We rock things.
Yeah.
We
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
We tear it up.
Look, yeah, because y'all men, y'all better at all the
I love
things.
my baby.
You're good at
I love my
seasoning.
baby.
Look,
I feel
they
as
so
if
much
I'm a
better at
cook.
it.
That my baby, I feel like I'm a better cook than you. I'm just saying.
Negative.
I'm just saying. I
Just
feel
Christy,
that way.
yes.
If
Look,
you-
Christy,
You
he better.
Baby, baby, we're better.
He is a better cook.
Look,
Better cook, baby.
his spaghetti is
is
off
a
the
better
chart. I give him credit on the spaghetti.
And my chili.
You cannot touch my lasagna, and you cannot touch my
First of
salmon.
all, I don't
Oh my
even make
gosh.
lasagna, but if I made lasagna,
Christy, you're
baby, I
supposed to
mean,
say,
run me
you
the
are
money.
number one.
We're keeping it real now.
Am I supposed to stroke his ego? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No.
that's what you're supposed to do. You
Yeah.
are number
Thank you,
one.
Nate.
You're
Yes.
number
Thank you,
one.
Nate. Thank
That's
you,
right.
Nate. It's not a
Look,
competition.
Anybody finna hear
You
Nate?
not
Talking, this is not a
It's not a
competition.
competition.
It's always
not.
a competition, Nate.
It's not a competition, but she
as
making it
long
like
as-
it's a competition.
As
It is
long
a
as the
competition.
house get fed, it don't matter.
It does matter.
I
What
don't
you mean it
care.
don't matter? It
See,
does matter.
listen to
What
your
is
As long as the
voice.
house get
It does
fed.
matter.
It's a
Yes,
It don't
Nate, it's a
matter.
partnership. Yes.
Let me
That's
tell you
right,
something.
Nate. That's right,
Anybody,
Nate.
don't nobody
I'll
post
tell you
nothing
what.
Nate talking
Straight
about.
has spoken.
I'll tell you what.
Ain't no partnership. One of y'all cooking and the meal don't taste good. You think she ain't gonna let you know? She gonna let you know. What did you make right here? And somebody gotta eat that stuff.
I'm gonna
or
tell
it's
you
getting
what.
thrown in the trash.
I'm gonna tell you
You
what.
better know how to cook.
Silence
Groceries.
Silence is
Groceries
the
ain't
best
free.
judge when it comes down to cooking.
Ain't no silence. Groceries
Yeah, it is.
make meals.
Make
Silence
we
is
ain't
the
wasting no
best
groceries.
judge.
We ain't wasting
When
no
you bite down,
groceries.
when you bite down into that food,
Yep. And it's
if automatically you just start talking, that food ain't that good.
Exactly. And what
If you
plan
bite
on
down
doing?
in that food and then
What
you
you
keep
plan on
on
doing?
going, and ain't nobody is silent up in that house. All you hear is that fork scraping that
It's a
plate.
certain thing you got to look for. Like my daughter, a chef, and so the chef, they sit there and they wait for you to take the first bite because they're actually looking for your
facial
your
reaction.
facial expression, right? And so that
Meeka, you're muted.
If
facial
it's good-
expression is everything.
If it's good, you're not gonna see my face. I'm gonna be down here.
Just say the face didn't come up.
You ain't gonna come up.
Let me tell you something. It
My
don't
wife
matter.
do it all the time.
Groceries
She's like
ain't
she
free.
has. My
Don't
wife
step
asked
in
me
the kitchen.
how's the food. I say look at the plate. If my plate clean, the food was good. Plain and
You
simple.
do a lot better because that
So
plate.
Nate asked
Let
a
me tell you
question.
something. Anybody worry about what Nate asked?
He asked a question. He said, "So if you mistake, can your partner help you improve it?"
Anybody's worried about Nate. Nate saying all that. Let me tell
So
you
if you
something.
make a mistake, can your partner help you improve it? Is that not the role of your partner to help you if you make a mistake?
Anybody feel worried about Nate? Nate over here
Yeah.
talking.
I mean,
It should be
improve.
able to help
See,
you.
that's
It's about improving
what
growth.
marriage and partnership is
something.
for, so that
No.
we
It's about
can help
growth.
each other
That's not how it
improve
works.
and grow.
Yes.
That's a grown man over there.
Yes.
Called
Does
strength,
that?
strength,
That's
and
a
weaknesses.
grown man
babe.
over there.
Strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah,
Listen.
that's
at the end
really
of the day,
what it's all about.
yes.
It's all
Queen
about
Reese,
Because I mean,
King
how
My
you
microphone's eating now.
how you gonna get feedback?
Exactly. It's about
That mean the
growing.
food good.
It's about growing.
That mean the food is
Good.
good.
For y'all to help
Okay.
each other grow.
But the
not
problem
just,
is,
it be
don't
one
take
side.
your behind in the kitchen. I'm not finna come behind you and fix no food. Don't fix it if you don't know what you're doing. That's the bare fact. That's what y'all talking. See, y'all talking about that stuff. Don't go in there and touch them groceries. I done paid all this money. You know how much
No,
groceries
that's
cost now?
something you would say.
That
my
is
king.
something I would say, but that's not the thing to say, baby. I love you, but if you made something and it don't taste that way, you know good and well. I'd be like, why did you go make that? Because that's not your specialty.
No,
Why
don't
we gonna
try
that?
Don't try nothing new.
That's
Don't try
right.
nothing new.
That's exactly what I say. Don't try
We
nothing
having
new.
company. Don't try nothing new.
Don't try nothing new. If we ain't tested at least 2 times, don't
You're
try.
supposed to try to do when you got
Don't
company.
try nothing. Not even when you got company. You are not gonna jack up my
You
stuff.
supposed to cook that. You supposed to cook that thing that you good at.
Yeah.
You not.
And you
Hey,
cook that, listen, there's a time on this too. You could cook that between the hours of 5 p.m. and 6:30. Because if my stomach jacked up, I got about 2 hours to get out of my system before I go to bed. You cannot cook like that at 8 o'clock at night.
That's dangerous.
I'm up all night now.
That's like trying to try something new on Thanksgiving. Nah.
Don't
Do
that.
not do
Don't do
that.
that.
Don't do that. Is not the time.
We didn't test right.
This ain't
no
the
test
time.
meals.
Nah.
Yeah, you test it out first.
You put what in that? What you put in that? That ain't what?
If you've been bringing ham all year long, and this time you want to bring chicken, that is not your specialty.
That's not your specialty.
We know you bringing ham.
You bring that ham.
You done brought all year long. You done brought the last 3 years.
You bring that honey bake with the doggone pineapple on that mug. That's what you bring. That's what you're supposed to bring. I don't need you messing with the chicken.
They put that pineapple.
The reason why ain't nobody asked you to mess with the chicken because you can't cook the chicken. That's why we asked you to cook the ham.
Exactly. We asked you to bring the ham. We didn't ask you to cook it. Bring it, which means you go to Honey Ham.
Hey, that means just go
one
buy
of those places and you go buy it. Buy it on Wednesday.
I'll test the meal first. We'll test it first.
And the one that can't cook, we asked them to bring the sodas.
Bring the sodas.
Right. Bring the sodas.
Oh yeah. The ones that can't cook. That's right.
The ones that can't
bring
cook.
Some aluminum foil in the ice.
Yeah, bring food. You know what? And go get 2 bags of that Sonic's ice. Go get that Sonic's ice. That's ice we want.
Go to the gas station, get the 2 bags, and put it in the cooler. Take the cooler with you.
Like Nate said, bring solo cups. Bring some cups and some plates.
Right, bring the cups. They said bring the solo cups.
No. Just bring some cups and plates. You good?
Yeah. Every time that one person walk in the kitchen, y'all need any help? Yeah. Go to the stove for me.
Right. They got the store.
And then they just send them off for something random. They leave out of there. They all start talking about it. I don't want her in here cooking on nothing. I don't want them touching nothing. She don't like wash her hands. No. I don't want her in
here. Or if somebody had pets, if they got cats.
Exactly.
Don't eat their food. They got cats.
Yeah. Oh man.
Don't want them cooking food.
Yeah, they got cats. They got cats. That's why I don't eat potluck. I don't eat the potluck at work. Nope. I know how some of y'all live. I've seen y'all Facebook pages. Y'all got a cat on y'all Facebook page.
Right.
All on the table.
I have a cat, but my cat is not getting on the counters and nothing like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. The counter on the top of the stove, like, huh?
Yeah.
If I done
visited your house and your disrespectful cat just want to just jump on everything, I'm not eating that. And look, don't get offended when I say I'm full.
Is about 16 years old. She lazy. She not jumping on nothing.
You got you a dog.
Your cat just there.
You got a cat. You got you a.
That bad boy in the corner. That's a dust bunny. Just in the corner.
Right. My cat older than the last child.
She hit the dust bunny. He said the dust bunny.
Is it a cat, a girl, or a boy? Is it a girl or a boy?
A girl. She a female.
That's auntie.
Yeah,
that's auntie right there.
Yes,
and everybody got one auntie too.
Right now.
That you got to fix that plate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got to fix her plate because she's sitting down and she can't get up.
Where's that?
Fix your Annie a plate. She over there.
Sitting over there. Sitting over there eating up on some peach cobbler.
No sense.
Fix your Annie grape.
My cat, she sit down slow. You know how you sit down slow because your bone. That's how she sit down now.
Oh no!
And why she sitting in the middle? She don't sit in the corner of the couch. She want to go in the end where she can use that leverage to get up. She sit in the middle, so you got to work around her.
When that cat get on there, must say,
That cat is happy to be alive.
That cat over there in the corner, she mad right now because we talking about her.
Right, giving a side eye like.
But you get up that car.
Right. No, those animals, no.
Man.
Right.
Yeah,
Y'all, it has been amazing. This the time that flew by as always.
That's a senior city cat.
You know,
time flies by when we're having fun.
When you're having fun.
Yes.
You know.
Time flies by.
Senior city
It's been a
cat.
blessing, man. Y'all, the energy is amazing. Love y'all.
Wonderful.
You know, y'all, we're gonna do this again as usual. Hadassah, thank you so much, Queen, for coming back on the show. Meeka coming back on the show. Christy coming back like she always do. Kingfish, the mom was trying to get on earlier. I guess he couldn't
I'm
make
glad.
through.
I'm glad it ended on a high note because it started off rough.
Oh, it's always gonna start off rough.
Oh my gosh, I missed some stuff. My bad.
Yeah.
Man, it's all
Your
right.
boy was on a tangent.
I prayed before the show started. I'm glad.
Oh
it came
yes,
out
we
like
getting
this.
Nate on here too.
Yeah, we're gonna get Nate on. I got some of my friends on here, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna do this thing.
Fish had to be the voice of reason.
What am I? I'm the voice of reason.
No, not all the time. Sorry.
What you mean? I'm a perfect voice of reason.
I love you, honey bunny.
I love you too, sweetie, but I'm a
pray
voice
for
of
you,
reason.
Christy.
Right.
I do. I pray.
You gotta pray for her. She's doing just fine. She prayed up.
She needs some interceding prayer.
She prayed up just fine. I love y'all, man. Oh, thank y'all. Man, we're gonna do this again, y'all. I feel like we're gonna do this on a bigger, grander scale.
Yeah, the vibe is definitely there. Like I always say this, but you guys are just like super dope. You a queen as well, Christy. I appreciate y'all. Hadassah, I appreciate you as well. And
beautiful.
Chee, Kingfish, you guys always make me feel welcome. So anytime, the vibe is always dope. So yes,
I'm telling you that y'all making me pack up now. Y'all making me pack up.
We got shit thinking about doing. We're gonna try to do a show live, y'all, in person. We got some stuff we looking at doing.
That would be nice.
We got some stuff coming up, y'all. We haven't got IG live. We got to fix some stuff. Twitch. We got some stuff coming up on. Y'all. We just gonna take this and just run with it, right? And just have fun with it. We got good peoples, right? And we go, Chris. I don't see where
I just read Nate's comment.
Why are you listening to Nate? Nate.
He is the voice of disagreement.
No, don't listen to Nate.
Disagreement.
Nate the kind of the potluck that you don't eat his potato salad with raisins in it. All right, potato salad.
Oh my God.
It's not an egg salad.
Nate, how you gonna let him be like that, Nate?
That's why Nate needs to be on here.
Yeah, the casserole.
Man, Nate, he put you out there bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Look, Nate said I can call him.
Don't call me, Nate, at all. Don't fax me. Don't call me. Don't wink, blink, or think about it. Don't even do it.
Nate.
Don't call me.
Blink, or think about it.
That boy rhymed. Didn't even feel like he rhyming. God, no.
Man, but it's been a blessing, y'all. We about to wrap up. It's been a wonderful show. Go ahead, just subscribe to the channels, guys. Meeka, there's some stuff. If you guys want to point out anything that you guys doing, you guys got going on, you want the peoples to know what y'all got going on. Hadassah, Meeka, you guys want to shout it out. Absolutely, because I know you guys have amazing projects and stuff that you guys do all the time.
Okay, who won't go first?
Don't nobody all go one time.
You can go, Queen.
Somebody go.
I gotta stop.
We want to talk over each other.
I gotta stop looking at the comments. This boy's a trip.
Don't listen to me.
Yes, you all can find me at just across social media. Go to www.coachhadassah.com and you'll find me there on links to my IG, Facebook, and YouTube, House of Hadassah. We have a lot of things going on, but there's one thing in particular, right? One thing in particular where, I'm just empowering mompreneurs in business and life, right? With mindset coaching. So it's awesome. And I'm working with my son on some things. So check me out, right? Check me out at coachhadassah.com.
There you go, coachhadassah.com.
Make sure you're spelling it right.
Somebody's cat is barking.
Oh, that's my dog. Look, I got a cat and a dog. So that's my dog.
So it wasn't me going crazy. I'm like, man, is that my
Dog is
stomach?
one,
I was
and the
like,
cat is
I
old.
She
was on my
said she had
stomach
a
for a minute.
cat.
I was like, man, my stomach kind of loud, man. I'm kind of turning my body in different places. I was like, man.
She
Oh,
said
God.
she said she had a cat. And all of a sudden, I started hearing barking. I'm like, okay,
I was like,
her,
But no, I
her
have
cat
a
is
cat and
her
a
cat
dog.
is that old. It's
I
that
know,
old.
right?
That bad boy
My cat's
senile
so
now.
old,
That
she
mother
Remember that episode of Tom and Jerry? Wow.
babe, don't do it. Baby, don't do it. Baby, don't do it. No,
wow.
no. You too fine for that. No, don't do that. No. Family meeting, family meeting. Family meeting, baby. Family meeting, we'll get off of here.
Listen. Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I
I
love
be
you.
trying to get my
dog.
wife, y'all. She be doing these roles. I be like, baby, you too fine for that. You just be
What
getting me
is
now.
hot?
Oh, Lord.
You be getting me.
Nate
No,
is
no,
there
no,
too.
no,
Wow,
no,
wow.
no,
I love you,
no.
Sharonda.
Oh,
But y'all,
man.
we are getting
That's my
ready to get
girl.
out of here. Y'all, we family. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know how we get down. We'll be back on Thursday. Stay tuned. Back on Thursday, same thing. We just riling out, having a good time, and just talking about whatever is out there, right? We're gonna talk about some current events. I got some stuff, probably play some little clips and stuff, and have some other topics. So stay tuned. We're gonna have some fun on Thursday. Same time, 8:00 Central, 9:00 Eastern. All right. Meeka, did you want to go ahead and shout out what you do? What's going on?
Yes.
Talk to me.
Yes. So if you guys are looking to travel or anything of that sort, I am definitely your girl. You can always reach out to me. You can also follow me on Facebook at my business page, which is Awesome Life Travels. And awesome is spelled AUSOME Travels.
Awesome.
Awesome Life Travels. I'm also on TikTok as well. And I also have a link tree, Linktree, LINKTR dot or period EE/Meeka J. And that's MEEKAJ.
Yes, there it is. So we got major things happening with my wonderful, amazing family here, y'all. And so we always support whatever you guys do. We're here for that. That's what this platform is for. We support you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me, taking time out of a busy schedule to support what I'm doing here with the podcast, what my family's doing here with you guys, right? Incorporating yourselves, Datreon, Fish, my wife, Jay Vincent, Datreon, Damon. So, everything we're doing, y'all, we love you guys. Thank you all for supporting us. And we're going to see you guys. All you guys who tuned in, thank you all so much. All the comments, it was fun. My friends Nate and it was off the charts.
Super dope.
My boy Kyle
Like,
commented on stuff. So thank y'all so much for what we love y'all. Thank y'all for everything. God bless
Let me
y'all.
say this before we go, Chee.
Yes.
I would love, like I always say, this is super dope. So I would love if we do I'm looking to do an all adult only, all inclusive cruise. And do this on the cruise.
Yeah. Let's do it. It's gonna be live. But you know what? That's
that
what we
would be
plan on
live.
doing. Let's do that.
Yeah.
We build this audience up. We build this audience up and do this live.
Down for it.
That would be
down for it.
super dope. It's adults only, all inclusive.
Yes. Baby, I can wear my Speedos. Baby.
You are not wearing man panties. I'm telling you that right now.
Baby, we are recording this. It's not man panties.
No,
it's
man
Speedos.
panties.
It's man panties.
It's Speedos. They call that for a reason.
This boy think he Martin. He said he gonna stroll on the beach with his leopards on.
No.
You stroll with your leopards.
Oh my God.
I don't care what y'all say. If my body is the way it's supposed, if I'm cut like some prime A beef And I'm
Oh
fixing.
my
I'm
God.
wrapped
I
up.
told you.
I'm
He
ready to
said
Look at the
sleep.
brown
comments.
baby.
Look at the comment. Look at the
I gotta
comments.
post
They
that.
say
Everybody put up those, Nate.
What is that?
Why do we even put that up there?
Stronger.
Let's hide that. Why you gotta put it? The sandals is we talking about. I'm not worried about him. I said Speedos. I'm looking good. I'm saying, if I'm cutting and I'm fine, I'm finna put some Speedos on, baby. I'm gonna tell you, I'm fine.
That boy say if though. You say if.
No.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of discipline.
Chrissy like, no.
I don't even like.
She threw the dude in the Bible up and then Noah.
There's dudes
You
that
should love me for who I am.
wear it, and it
Love me
don't
for
look
who I
right.
am. Love me for what I am. I'm a man who is going to be extremely confident, and you can be the one to pump me up when I had these Speedos on. That's what you need to do. You
I'm
Probably
gonna
gonna
need
have
to hide you in
Probably
the
gonna have to help
water.
you up in them bad boys, man.
He'll be posing and everything.
No,
No. Everything.
That boy, he gonna pose in a room, look in the mirror, then lose all confidence. Be like, you know what? Give me them shorts over.
I'm gonna be like this.
I'm gonna take a pair of shorts with me.
You know what? I don't even want shorts. Just give me them sweats. Some more sweats.
Sharonda got a picture of it too.
Shirt optional. What? Look,
I'm gonna be on there talking about some gone, Chee.
Right, hyping him up.
Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, because there ain't no support in those Speedos.
We fixing Jesus, Sharonda. What are we fixing Jesus? It is fixed. What you mean? He gonna fix it. Why the Lord got to come in here and fix it? The Lord don't have to fix it.
Jesus.
First of all, Sharonda, we don't need to fix nothing. That's the point. When I put these speeders on, it's fixed. That's.
Oh my
No,
God.
it's not really fixed.
Chris, you got to check. You got to check his luggage before.
Yes,
Yeah.
check it beforehand. Yes,
Make sure you switch them out.
First of all,
check it beforehand.
we're not switching my drawers. What's wrong with y'all?
He gonna put them in his pocket. That's how little they are. He gonna put them in his
No
pocket.
man panties at all.
First of all, just because you coined it with that term,
I wear the panties around here.
Wow.
and that's the point. You wear those, but let me tell you, the Speedos, baby, the good ones too.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have you try on my drawers.
I'm not talking to you. After
So
this
you can
show.
see what it's gonna look like.
I'm not finna put on your drawers. I'm finna man up and be cut up and stuff. You know, I'm not.
Hold on, wait.
Nate said, "Whoa."
First of all,
Yeah. Nate, didn't my face say it? My face said it, but without you even typing it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not putting on. It ain't that kind of party. All I'm saying is I'm the extra confident.
Hey, man,
And if I want to walk around,
privacy.
Look, you see what Sharonda asked? Just out of curiosity.
What are the good ones?
the good Speedos?
Just wondering.
What's the
It's
good
the one that's
stuff?
made of just satin and silk material. I mean, they feel comfortable.
What?
So I don't
Breathable. Okay, breathable.
Bro,
They are
bro,
breathable. So
bro.
that's a wonderful thing.
Change
Coach
subject,
Hadassah's
dog.
eyes is like, whoa.
Change subject, man.
But I'm not gonna wear that until I'm confident.
Coach
in
is
my
looking.
body.
Coach is looking like that because Cat in the corner looking at you like this too.
I wouldn't care what you say because I look too good.
Like,
That's
what
the
this fool
point.
talking
The
about?
brothers who wear that look good. The brothers who wear them kind of stuff, you confident in yourself. We are.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say you better switch that up. Talking about the brothers who wear that look good. That's what you said.
The brothers who
See,
wear
that's
that are confident in themselves.
They got
That's what I'm
confidence.
saying.
Okay. I feel you.
I'm not saying
Okay.
they look. I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at me. And my wife better have her eyes all on me when I look this good. I need y'all support. Thank you. Hashtag Chee goes for the gold.
Oh
So,
my God.
thank y'all. Thank y'all. We're gonna end on that note to understand this cruise. Meeka, you know what? Matter of fact, that's inspiration to go on this cruise. Don't pray for Chrissy. What did you say? Pray for Chrissy, Sharonda. Chrissy don't need no prayer.
Jesus,
She's doing just fine. She's doing just
Like-
fine, play. She's doing just
Like
fine.
Nate
play.
said, is it confidence? Really?
First of all, anybody worry what Nate got to say? That's another thing. This is not Nate's take.
Lord.
This is CheesTake. Let's get it right. This is not Nate's take. This is CheesTake.
Come on, Queen. Take us out.
Yes. Yes, Lord.
We're not gonna sing no revival. No, let's get up out of here. Yo, we finna wrap this up now. She
you
about to
gotta
sing
go.
it. Now you sing Christian.
You need some older.
Carol now.
You need a hymnal up in this bad boy for this dude.
I mean,
You need a hymnal.
ain't no hymnal. Why? Because thank you, Lord. Thank you for loving me.
Lord, He heard my cry.
Yes, He did. Hey, you know what?
Come on now,
I wouldn't
sis.
need all of that. Anybody need all that?
Who you taking us?
Yes.
Taking us there, honey.
Why we singing Negro spirituals? Because I want to sit here and put
Because
on what
even
I feel is confident.
them old Negroes didn't wear Speedos.
Oh, man.
You know what, babe? I got one for you.
They were created for a reason.
Got a feeling.
No, I'm getting up on that one. Man, we're going on that one. We're going on that one. We're going on that one.
Got a feeling.
No.
Everything's
Y'all,
gonna be all
yo, we
right.
about to listen. We
Let me
got
hear
to go
that.
now. Listen, y'all. Don't listen. I don't know. Okay. We don't need.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Let me take it back. Holy Ghost.
I'm not listening to y'all.
Oh,
Yo, we about to get off. I've been trying to get off this thing for the last 5 minutes.
man, y'all got my side like hurting like really bad right now.
I'm not listening to y'all. All I said was I want to go on this cruise that Meeka introduced. And we got to bring the Lord in on that side of things.
Okay.
When he called, he come. You know what? Get
I'm
off
ready.
here, Sharonda. Sharonda, get off this thing. Get straight off of this. When he comes, he calls off of this thing.
Bongos were created for Chee. All right.
No.
Exclamation point. You see that?
Anybody worry about Nate got to say? This is not Nate's take. It's CheesTake.
It's like, oh damn.
And we going out of here. I love y'all. We finna get out of here for real, because we be on all night long fooling with Nate and Sharonda and all these other people on here. Can't do without it. Well, he ain't through with me yet. So with that being said, we can be back on Thursday.
Or she.
He threw them Speedos.
All right. So,
I'm trying to tell you, and he in his feelings because he keep talking about it and this, that, and the third. So he know it's wrong, but he wanted to be right. You know what I mean?
If loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right. That's fact.
Go buy some Defy.
That's not a sponsor of the show, so no.
I like it.
So hey team, hey y'all, hey I'm about to wrap this up. Y'all sit tight, don't go nowhere. All right, y'all. So I'm finna end this, y'all.
Oh yeah, Meeka, don't go nowhere. You left last time.
Yes, don't leave nowhere. Don't leave nowhere.
So when it ends, it's gonna count down again. Don't.
Yes, when it counts down again.
I'm sorry, y'all didn't tell me that. Y'all didn't tell me that.
He said it, but you wasn't listening. Y'all used to.
No, I was listening.
Don't come for me, Fish.
Fish, don't come for me. Don't come for me, Fish.
All right, I'm just stay over there.
We're gonna
I'm gonna stay over there.
Said wearing thongos is wrong.
That's a whole nother show. We're gonna end it with this. A whole nother show. Do women listen? Ooh. We're in the show. I'm out of here. We're in the show.
You men be quiet. Get going.
I'm gone.